Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are in this world. This is Hedgen Lee with an evening update for Bitcoin. So, what's happened during the daytime price? Prices went lower. It didn't do the ABCDE triangle that I thought would happen. So, we're now back to the alternate count where we will see maybe an ABC. And if this is an ABC case, then we will have a wave 4 blue correction. And that can go to maybe to this support line right here. I don't want to say 11,435. Corrections are healthy. Corrections are good for Bitcoin. It'll consistently be a two-step forward, one-step back progression, I believe. But there is another pattern that I just want to point out. And one of my high up photo follower friend, Solus Rex, did something similar to this in one of his comments when he showed his chart. So we have a downward pointing symmetrical triangle. And when the triangle is pointing downwards, it has bullish implications. That means that while it's doing the consolidation, it's getting rid of all the weak sellers. I'm sorry, the weak holders who will sell out. And price might even dip down to closer to the apex. The apex is where the two lines of a triangle intersects. Right here. So if we label this, we can call it like this. A, B, C, D, and E. So if this is correct, then we have one more dip to go. Maybe this dip could go lower than this. So if this is correct, we should have one more dip. I'm thinking 12,393. Okay? And this looks good to me because if you look at the MACD, it's pretty bottomed on a 1-hour scale. So I would expect this to turn soon. And if we do a lower low to 12,393, it would be nice to see a higher MACD, a divergence, so that the MACD will curl up. Like that. Okay, so the white line would be curling up upwards. That would be nice. So it if this does pan out, then the fact that Bitcoin really truly loves triangle consolidations would not be a surprise. Then from here, I would then expect an impulse looking like this. Awareness is key, absolutely. Now, the fact that early in the morning I gave the scenario of the ABC where we can get a lower low should not have panicked anybody. The awareness that there is an alternate count on a probable scale that we can get an ABC and that the C could be lower should not have should have kept the panic away. And then when the price changes, we can then modify and update our Elliott wave counts as well as the pattern, just as what we've done tonight. So awareness is truly the key to keep the FOMO and the panic away. So let's see what happens overnight. We should start impulsing. I think it may take most of the night, maybe even to do this. I don't know. But maybe in the morning we'll start seeing, we'll wake up to an impulse. I'd be curious as to how it pans out overnight. I have a correction target of somewhere maybe between 12,393. It might want to go closer to the apex like this as well, potentially. But I'm going to keep it here for now. So I spent most of today in coaching sessions working with people. And everyone has different levels of aptitude, but I have to say, I've had some people who can just start counting Elliott waves just after a little bit of coaching. Very impressive. And these people are picking it up very quickly. I'm beginning to realize more that Elliott wave analysis or technical analysis, or at least what I'm presenting, what I'm trying to share on Steemit, may not necessarily be a self-study pathway. That's not clearly the easiest pathway to take on a self-study point of view. So these people are already being helped, I think, immensely. Every one of them feel that it's time well spent, and the intense level of coaching that you get could be helpful to you as well. If you too would like to receive some coaching, please don't hesitate to send me an email and let's see what we can work out. The email address you can reach me at for the coaching is hedging_crypto@yahoo.com. And usually, typically, what I'm seeing is that around after about 3 to 4, maybe 6 sessions, depending on your aptitude, sometimes even 2, you should be able to proficiently count the waves for the most part. The impulse as well as the reactionary corrective waves. And then we'll go next step into patterns and combining the patterns. And then after that, we'll go next into doing forecasts and see how we can make that most reproducible. So the value of having a coach is the coach can give you a lot, take you through the counts, but also help you avoid the pitfalls that you obviously may not see right away from the beginning. And the repetitious practice of those really becomes imprinted in your mind. And also, what is also very important that the coach can provide are the nuances, the small things that make a huge difference. What to watch out for, what to look out for, what are the conditions to utilize for a better count, how best to enable a more reproducible and accurate projection. So again, if you're interested, let me know and I will get back to you and we'll see if we can work something out for an intensive one-on-one coaching. Let's see what happens overnight to the pricing. It's already going down. They should dip and maybe hit the bottom of this. And I'll talk to you in the morning. Have a good night.